Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nazar and this is the expert walkthrough for Bloodborne. In these episodes I will guide you through the game, show you how to defeat different bosses and point out different item locations. So let's get into it.
Oh, yes. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Okay, so I imagined a bit differently signing the contract of my life, not in a dark room from the hands of a dirty old man. But what can go wrong? So let's take an appearance. I choose the Hit Ledger Joker. I pre-created it so we don't have to waste some time, and in a future video I will tell you why exactly I picked this character for this game. Let's give our name. Just to keep it simple. And let's go into the origin. Here you can choose the basic build for your character, considering the preset up stats. So you can see that there are vitality, endurance, strength, and some other stats that are already created for the characters. There are basically four build types that are going on the world right now. These are the strength-based, skill-based, blood-tinge-based, and arcane-based skills, and you can choose differently what would you like to begin, but you can combine them in many different ways. So I was thinking about going with a strength build, and I would pay attention to the endurance, vitality, strength, and arcane. So the cruel fate is going to be my choice. Okay. And now we have our contract.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Are these my first fans? Hopefully not.
You found yourself a hunter.
Okay, so we woke up at Iosefka's clinic. Who is Iosefka? I don't know. And how did I get even here? I also don't know. And basically this is how the world is going to appear. So this is how it will tell us what we are doing. Let's take off our hoodie so we can see our Joker, and let's look around a little bit. Love this game because there are so many details in here, so they put a lot of stuff that you can examine here. You can also break things. Oh, some messengers, new notes. Yeah, so these notes can also be left by different players, and the game also will tell you what you can do. There is a door in here, but it doesn't open from this side, so in this kind of games it is quite normal. There are doors that cannot be opened from one side, but later in the game they will be able to open from the other. Let's get through some controls. Okay, so jumping with the circle. I'm playing currently on a PS5. We're going to hit our enemies with R1 and R2. Okay. Now let's get further in the game. So basically this door is going to open. Time for blunt attacks. Okay, so now the game teaches us what should we do. So R1 is going to be the light attack. Currently we have no weapon, so we're going like the karate chop here. And we can lock on our target. Okay. And here is our first enemy. Let's try to get around him. So basically, you are supposed to die to him at the beginning. It's not a boss, it's just a simple enemy that is currently eating some guy over there. It's going to be too hard to defeat it, so most probably I will also die to him. And as far as I remember, I cannot sneak up on him. Yep, he just turned around. Okay. So now he knows I'm here. Okay. Yeah. He's a bit strong. Okay, we don't do much damage, and most probably we're going to die in here, so... But there is one option that could work. There is a visceral attack thingy. And if he doesn't kill me with the next hit, I will try to do it. Okay, it didn't work. I just try not to die in here. But I did. And the classic "you died." No worries, without the weapon it is really easy to die to these enemies. And now the first look at our home. So basically this is the hub. Every time we want to do some stuff, we get into the hunter's dream. So basically we signed the contract, we became the hunter, and here we are right now. These are the messengers. They will appear when they want to give you some message how to proceed in the game, if some other players will give you the information, what is waiting ahead. You can also buy some stuff in here from them. You can acquire some items, the blood vials, quicksilver bullets, Molotov cocktails. So there are basically many items that we're going to through the game. And you can also customize them at this little place. But right now they want to help us and they will give us our first weapons. So let's get a look at them. We have the saw cleaver, the hunter axe, the fretted cane. My personal favorite is the hunter axe. It's maybe a little bit slower than the fretted cane and the saw cleaver, but it hits a bit harder, and I'm really going into it. So you can see the physical attack is way above the other ones. So this is going to be my choice for the strong build. And here we are going to get our weapons, the hunter pistol or the hunter blunderbuss. My personal favorite is the hunter pistol, but the hunter blunderbuss maybe is good for the beginning player because if it shoots like for a bigger range around it, so it will definitely hit the enemy much quicker, so it can stun it. But I will go for the pistol. Okay, there is also another gift, a notebook. With this you can leave different messages like they were left here in the ground. Okay, so if you touch your touchpad, the options button, then you also will need to equip these items. So the game doesn't tell you about it, but you will have to put the hunter axe and the pistol into your hands. And now we are fully equipped and we can go on defeating the beast. This is the doll. You can level up with it. So it's currently not working because we don't have any insight to do the level ups. But once she will be working, then we can. Okay, the door is closed right now. Let's just quickly try from the other side. No, still not working. Okay then, just quickly let's look around what else is here. Some other messages. Yeah, so they basically teach you how to fire your weapon, that when you deal damage then you basically can gain back your health. You can make some visceral attacks on the enemies, so the game is teaching you how to play it with these only few messages. There is also a gate to a graveyard, I believe, because there are many headstones. But basically this is the outside. And here we have also some headstones. With these we will be able to travel to different parts of the world that we unlock in the future. So currently we can see that here is the first floor of the sick room. That's basically where we died currently. And there are also some other altars that will lead us to the Chalice dungeons. Maybe in the future I will also cover them. They are not necessarily needed to complete the game, so you can gain more items there and more blood echoes for level upping, buying items, etc. But we will see. Maybe we'll go on a live stream on that one. Okay, so let's go through the controls quickly. When I press triangle, then I can consume the blood vials. They give me actually health. You can see them on the left top corner. Currently I have 0, so I will have to somehow survive with this health. Okay, then I have like the circle, it's for jumping, and if I press circle while I'm running, then I'm going to run quicker. R1 is a little attack, R2 is the big attack. And these weapons are also tricky because they can be modified. So currently you see my axis in this state, but if I press L1, then it's open up and the attacks are going to be with bigger range. There's also going to be another attack with L2. And for the R2 is going to be an L1 as well. But here I cannot use my pistol, so with this state the pistol is unavailable. If I close it back, then the L1 is going to be the pistol, so I basically can shoot with it. It doesn't deal too much damage, but it can stun your enemies, so you can do a visceral attack. Okay, so let's get back to the 6th floor. Alright, so we are back. Now let's see what our enemy has to tell us after we died. Oh yeah, and by the way, these are the lanterns. So these are going to be the checkpoints. When you unlock them, you can light them in the future, and there you will regain your health. You will also able to travel between these lanterns. So currently I can go only to the Hunter's Dream. And from the Hunter's Dream I will be able to travel to other places. Okay. Let's see what our friend will have to offer now that I have my big axe. Okay, it seems he has still something to offer me. But that's not a problem. Yeah, so blood echoes retrieved. This means that when I die, I lose all of my blood echoes that will be needed for buying some stuff, level upping. If an enemy defeats me, then they take all of my blood echoes that you can find on the right top corner. Right now it's 135. When an enemy defeats me, I lose all of them until I regain them. Sometimes they're just somewhere around the room, and sometimes they are on an enemy, like they were right now. And in order to get them back, I need to defeat it. And we also see that there is some item, the blood vial. These will be needed to regain health. And also the game teaches you that you can restore your health with them. Okay, let's go. It's been a while since I played this game the last time, so I might be a bit rusty here. And I don't remember... Quicksilver bullets, good. I don't really remember if there is an enemy here or no. But I can hear different good sounds, so that's good. We also have these tricky doors. Now it's closed by a device, and it is... you often can see the actual device that closes this door, so it's actually right there. But you can open only from that side, so in the future there will be a great shortcut from the part. And we will meet a lot of these until we get it and create a shortcut, but we will shortly examine it. Let's open the gate. Central Yharnam. The thing I love about this game is there are a lot of details in here, so the style, the art, it's perfect. And this is an actual note from our hunter. It's more normal, I think. Okay, we have already 9 vials, so can break some stuff, but not in here. And we will meet our second enemy shortly. This dude. He also has an axe, he has a torch. Okay, now I accidentally healed myself. And now he knows I'm here. Alright, baby. And now the blood vials. So now we have 10. Now this part can be a bit difficult. You can see that this guy is dead and actually he is not really moving right now. These guys, on the other hand, are breathing. So you must always be careful, because if you see some corpse, it's not a guarantee that they are actually corpse. And you also can lock on them if you are not sure, so let's get his attention. And that is dead. Okay, it may seem that it's very easy for me right now, but this is just the beginning to introduce you the game, so it's going to be much more harder, trust me. Okay, we got some Molotov cocktails, and these are going to be the items that I can actually put here. So we can equip them. And with the square I will be able to throw them at the enemies. Open the gate and also close by the device. Oh, and there are some guys also waiting for us. That's not bad. That guy is bad. He's a big one. Look at the axe. And we will have to meet him as well. Okay, let's operative the device. By the way, if you try to run here immediately and well, make the device work, it will give you the letter, and you start climbing without defeating the enemies, they will actually climb after you, so it's better to take care of them before. And now listen, this is going to be really cool, so... That voice was the Cleric Beast. That is going to be our first enemy, first big boss of the game. Now let's get back to... Now let's light the lamp. This is going to be the checkpoint, and yeah, it can transport me to a hunter's dream. Let's go back. Maybe something new happened here. Okay, so now the door is opened. And there are going to be very important things in here. So basically there's an old man sitting here, waiting for me. It's not the same that I signed the contract, I believe. But let me know, guys, if I'm wrong, so... It looks different, by the way. Yeah. So there's the storage. Here you can store your things. There is a max of stack that you can carry with your blood vials and some other items that you collect during the game. So if you collect more, for example, I'm not sure how much is the maximum blood vial, but if it's 10, then the others will be put here in the storage. So it's automatically, and if you're out of them, you just go back here and check if you have some more here stored. So it's going to be a very important place. You don't have to carry a lot of things with you. You can also put them here, so you can quickly change between even weapons if you really need so. Okay, there is the workshop. You can fortify and repair weapons. So basically blood echoes and bloodstone shards will be needed for that. You can see that currently I have the blood echoes, but the required item, the bloodstone shard, is not available, so we will need to wait for that. And the same for the pistol. But once we get about 100 damage, it's going to be a big difference for the feeling. And obviously we don't need to repair the weapon because, well, we can, but it's not really needed right now because we killed like 3 enemies or 4 maximum, so. And there is also a place like this, a memory altar. You will be able to equip runes in here, but you need to find a device for that. Some other note. Yep, the game also telling you what you will need to do. And here we also have another where you can buy with insights. So you can buy basically some other items here. But we have no insights, so we are not able to level up right now. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gairman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you.
Well, the last part sounded a bit strange, but basically what he is saying that the world changes. We have some progress. I have more tools right now than he had in his time, so yeah. So that is that. Okay. Well, currently the doll is not really operative, so we'll talk to her a bit later. Okay, let's look around. Oh, also I forgot to mention that if you touch touchpad, you have extra slots for your things that you want to store, so you don't need like the quick access to them. It's the right side of the touchpad. The left side is going to be like the gestures, so you can basically sit down and do some other stuff. So these also you will be able to find different gestures, and yep, you will be able to find them and equip new ones. So it's really helpful when you play like a PvP and stuff. So if you click the arrows on the controller, the right one, it can change you like the secondary weapon. So you can see that basically we have like more slots here. Now the pickaxe and the pistol is equipped, but you can have a secondary one if it breaks. something happens. So, and if I press up, then I get for my health some extra bullets. Now you can see that there is like 18 plus 5, so those plus 5 is like from my flesh. And if I scroll down, then I will be able to change the Molotov cocktails to something else once they will be equipped here. So, okay, so I believe this is going to be the end for the first part of this video. We got the basics, so now we know that we have to continue through here and get into the map and defeat some enemies. In the future, maybe the videos will be longer, so I plan to do them between 30 minutes and an hour. And we can like cover more part, but for the beginning, just to let you know, if you like this type of game, I just wanted to introduce it to you. So thank you for watching. Please let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this video, if you have any ideas that I should do in this video or in my future video walkthroughs. I'm also will be planning to do some live streams. Yeah, if the adventure was fun, also please consider to giving a like to this video, subscribing to my channel. This was Nazar, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.